Jon Jones hands belt and bows to Donald Trump as U.S. President-elect steals the show at UFC 309 in New York. Jones admitted to being nervous about fighting in front of the president-elect. Donald Trump was the main attraction in New York last night after the U.S. president-elect turned up to watch UFC 309 at Madison Square Garden. And MMA superstar Jon Jones even handed his UFC championship belt to the 78-year-old Jones, who created yet more history with an emphatic stoppage victory over Stipe Miocic, bowed to the soon-to-be president who was sat right by the octagon in New York. And the 37-year-old fighter admitted that Trump's presence had even made him nervous for the event. He said, "The nerves you added to this event. I was so nervous. I'm glad I impressed you." Trump congratulated Jones with a handshake after his victory in his home state. The 45th U.S. president was seen at the event alongside Robert F. Kennedy Jr., Elon Musk and Dana White. And some fans had joked that Elon Musk was scrolling through his app X at the event, laughing at memes, instead of watching the breathtaking action unfolding in front of him. Trump had been greeted to a roaring standing ovation from fans inside MSG after his election victory over Kamala Harris. While the security-surrounded politician also had some time to bust a few moves to YMCA inside the arena, footage of Trump's dancing spread like wildfire on social media and received a slew of comments from fans. One wrote on X, "How could anyone hate this man? Trump is a longtime fan of the UFC and even helped the promotion back in the early 2000s when they were struggling to have venues host them." And UFC Supremo Dana White admits he feels forever indebted to the business mogul, who he considers to be a good friend. He told Tucker Carlson, "This guy has been so good to me it's unexplainable. He's been a very good friend to me since the day I met him. When we bought this company it had such a bad stigma attached to it and the sport that we couldn't even get into venues, they didn't want us. Donald Trump saw that this thing could possibly be big, plus he's a sports guy who loves sports, and he offered us to come do the event at the Trump Taj Mahal at Atlantic City." Despite Trump getting most of the attention at the event, it was Jones who was the real winner on the night. The mixed martial arts legend returned to the octagon early this morning in the main event of UFC 309 to make the maiden defense of his heavyweight crown.